Good morning, day 28 of the AZT. Did not sleep well last night, hardly at all. Watch says I didn't sleep well, I know that. Woke up too many times between like midnight and 3 o'clock in the morning. And wasn't very good. But this was my view out of my tent this morning. It's really nice, isn't it? And today I have 5 miles to get to the top of the rim. It's like 3.3 to the bottom of the climb, and then another 1.5 miles or so up to the top, or however many miles it is, I'm not sure. It's going to be a very sucky climb. I'm not going to like it, but I only have to do it once, and that's what I'll tell myself the entire time. And I keep in my mind expecting the top of this rim to be nearly perfectly flat. I have to convince myself that it's not going to be that. It's still going to be pretty, there's going to be ups and downs on it. Probably a lot like this hike the last 2 days have been. Sort of rolling and basically the same level most of the time. An occasional climb or descent. So I'm going to finish my breakfast, getting out a little bit later than I did yesterday. It's a little after 7:30 now, and I'm not going to be out here till like 8:30 or so, which is fine. Anyway, so we're going. Had a bit of a cramp in my leg last night that I hadn't experienced before, but it's gone. Yay! Minor details that don't matter to anybody. Well, there was my campsite. It's like I was never there. Heading up 3.4 miles to the base of a climb. I forgot to take the pebbles out of my shoe, so I got to stop and take a pebble out of my shoe. After 3.4 miles, it's 2 miles of terrible climb that I'm not looking forward to, but once I do it, I don't have to do it again. So, where to sit to take this pebble out? God damn it. That bent over tree was where I sat. It's perfect height. So, onto the trail over that way and across the creek and up there. Well, this is actually really nice walking through here. I can't help but feel like I'm walking inexorably to doom and disaster. Of course, that's hyperbole. It's just a terrible 2-mile climb that gets even worse at the last half mile of it. So, and I knew that before I even left home. So, suck it up. On the plus side, my watch is telling me that my physical fitness has improved. And my VO2 max estimate is finally in the good range, barely, at 40. I started back when it was like at 33, so higher is better. It was poor before, now it's good. Well, I made it 3.4 to the Verdi River. I was going to break and prepare for the climb, but I decided to walk up the climb until I didn't want to climb anymore, then take a break. Should be about 4 miles, I think, half a mile from here, or about 2 hours of walking. Wherever it happens, it's going to happen. But yeah, it'll be fine. Because as generally speaking goes, the more I do now, the less I have to do later. Well, I went a little bit more than a mile past where I was going to take a break this morning. I'm glad I did. That means I only have a mile left of this climb to the top. I think only the last half mile is really, really terrible. So I'm taking a break here, going to drink some water. There's water down that way, but you can't see it because it's behind the camera. Down there. So I'm just going to take it easy for a bit and rest up, eat some stuff that'll get me up the hill, and go on. This climb has not been bad, and I think that's partially because I'm more in better shape. I think that's why this hasn't been terrible. It's not been fun. No, but it hasn't been terrible. Well, down there is the road and trail I could have taken to get to the top.
which I'm almost at. But I think I'm pretty glad I didn't. I think I'd prefer a smoother grade over a longer distance than short distance and steep grade. But I am nearly at the top finally. Don't know how far, I'm not looking. Hooray, the top is right there. That's all. That's it, I did it. It took me not quite as long as I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to take an hour. It took 45 to 50 minutes. Now the trail's over this way somewhere, but damn, I did it. I'm gonna read this thing over here. The plaque is just a monument to the Battle of Big Dry Wash that didn't happen here, happened 7 miles away. So I think it's 7 miles down this road, which I believe is my trail. I don't see any blazes or anything, but there's a sign over there. So let's see where we go. Hey, Francisco, your family sucks. I hope you had a happy birthday, but balloons, these things fucking suck. Alrighty, I took a quick break. Actually, it was about 45 minutes or so. Campsite. And I figure out where my next water is in about 8 miles. Carrying 2 liters. I may or may not make it. 8 miles. I don't expect to. Done 6.5 already. And I'm gonna walk until I don't want to walk no more. Which is the way a Thurek should go. It should be fairly simple, fairly uneventful. So hiking for 2.5 to 3 more hours. 2.5 will put me at 5. Actually, 2.5 will put me at 6 hours. 3 will put me at 6.5. And that would be a good day for me. So let's see how this goes. I've been struggling quite a bit today, even after getting it done with that climb. And it's just occurred to me that I'm at over 7,000 feet, and maybe I'm struggling and not having a good time because I'm not acclimated to the altitude. So maybe I'll just give myself a little bit of grace, and not everything you do sucks. I've also just stopped and had some snacks. I got 0.6 to go to the top of a hill, climbing I think 250 feet. And then I hear that it is infinite camping possibilities for the next 4 miles. So somewhere in those next 4 miles, I am likely to camp. Next water is in a little more than 5 miles. And I still have 2 liters on my back. I've had some. So that should be okay. Alrighty, unless I'm reading things wrong on the map, the next 4 miles all the way to a water source that may or may not be good water, 3.9 miles or less. It's flat and rolling like this. So anywhere I want to camp is where I'll camp. When I'm simply done walking, I will be done walking. And if I get close enough to the stock tank with the water in it, I'll camp there. I'm moderately dehydrated, so that has an appeal. But I still have 2 liters of water, so everything's fine. Well, that's the stock pond I was thinking about collecting water from, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to get any water until the next source in about a mile or so. I had started to set up camp over there in one of those spots, in the flat spots, but I'm not. I'm walking 10 more minutes, half a mile or so, to actually better campsites, because it's 10 minutes and I got it in me, and I don't really want to camp back there. So 10 more minutes, and then I'm done. And now I am looking for a campsite. It's got to be nearly perfect. This right here is nearly flat and nearly perfect, except there's nothing to sit on. So, but it might be just fine. Is this over here? I could sit on. I think right there is where it's going to be. I think this is a already impacted site. Can't tell which way it moves or slopes. So here's home. Okay, so according to my watch, I hiked 14 and a half miles today. According to Far Out, it was only 13.7. So one of them is wrong, one of them is right. I don't care, somewhere in between. But 14 miles today, including that climb. I'm sitting here cooking some water for dinner, which is beef stroganoff. And I've had my recovery drink about 45 minutes ago. And the point of making this short video right now is I feel really fucking good. Yay. I haven't felt good, all that happy and euphoric at all today, and now I do. So it's got to be a little bit of hydration and the glucose from the recovery drink. So I feel great. Oh, and I can't check anymore because I've saved it on my watch and it doesn't update on the app yet until I have internet. But it was more than 6 hours of hiking today. That's actually standing up and moving, or standing up and drinking water, standing up having a snack, standing up looking at my phone, standing up looking at the map, standing up looking at the trees, things like that. So today was a really good day. Well, now it's a really good day. It wasn't when I was climbing up the hill, but no, actually I feel great.